you've been doing, and we're going to be talking a bit about some of the issues that you've been dealing with. I wanted to go ahead and talk to you about consent and what we're going to talk about today, and how everything that we talk about is between me and you, unless it's something that's harmful or hurtful to you or somebody else physically, or something that's dangerous that we need to inform someone else about. So, do you understand that?
Oh yes, I totally understand. You made a very clear explanation. I have no means of harming anybody or myself.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, well, tell me a little bit about what's been going on with you.
Um, Lately at work, I have been with an issue that it's really affected my work performance, and I feel like my work environment changes the minute that this one individual comes into the room.
Okay.
And there's times that I would like to, maybe tell, but I just don't know about my coworkers' lack of effort. I mean, we're on a team, and this person is not pulling their weight.
Okay. What are some things that you've done? Have you talked to her, have or him or her, or have you? What are some steps that you've taken to help alleviate that?
Oh, we've all tried talking to her. I personally can't stand her, so I make very minimal contact with her only because of her behavior and her demeanor towards others. Even with the students, she's not very polite. She doesn't have good manners, and when she talks to you, it's like she's talking at you. It's
Hmm.
not like she's, being insightful or trying to be a team player. And
Okay.
I think that my personal values have taught me that you need to be a team player, especially if you're working in a team with kids
Hmm.
and a team where there's other adults that can contribute to maybe something you don't know. So
Hmm.
that her character just her I am I'm so upset when she's around in the room. And that itself raises my blood pressure. And then I start feeling tension and I get headaches. So I don't even know how to do that other than to get out of the room, and if I make a face, my facial expression, my other coworkers know who I know who I'm referring to. It's that
Right.
face I make. So that's where I'm at right now.
Okay. What in specifically, is there anything that maybe you feel like you could relate to her about? Do you think there's some cause behind her behaviors? Is she having possibly issues at home? Is she, having issues with her husband or significant other?
Shit, I'm sorry. Yeah, she's going through a separation, but she's been through the separation since the semester.
Okay, so maybe that's part of it. Do you think that maybe this is just kind of how she could be relaying her hurt, or just trying to maybe throw herself, and some of those emotions are coming out at you guys?
Maybe, but then I stop and I think I'm I'm sympathetic to her situation because I've been there personally as well, and I've gone through a divorce. So
Right.
I just maybe me, I handle it differently. I put my best face forward.
Right.
I pretended everything was okay, and
Right.
in her case, she's just run to everybody. Like her character, it's unbelievable. Like I'm gonna give you an example. When it comes to lesson plans, she expects the rest of us just to pick up her slack. I don't even know what to do. Like I am just keeping all these thoughts to myself, and I'm tired of having to do her lesson plans.
Right. It can be
I
very
think
frustrating to pick up somebody else's slack. And of course, because as a team, you want to work together and you want everyone to be together, and you're as one doing the best you can for the kids. Do you think that you could maybe, would it help? Do you think that you would be able to talk to her maybe about, I know what you're going through, just relating to her on that level, that personal level?
well, if I was to do that, and I'm not sure that I could do it, but I'm just if I was to do it, how would I approach that situation? What would be my first step to communicating with her?
I think maybe just to have, like, maybe I would start with something simple like lunch. Maybe you and her go get lunch and just have like a very casual conversation